Hey guys, Susie and Travis here from the Wolf Hunters. We have a reaction video and it is for who? It is for you! This down below is in the description box, and when you click it, you can choose what we react to. It could be for musical performance. It could be for a
sporting event.
Thank you. Sporting event. It could be for a circus act. It could be for a scene from a show. Whatever you want. You can choose that and submit it to this link below in the description box. Today's video is brought to you guys by John D. Who is bringing us. This is Mount Panorama. This is Bathurst. John D says, "Hi, Travis and Susie. Well, I thought I'd bring you something a little different. The premier race course in
this is racing.
Australian Supercars. This video is only about the track, which is a public road 50 weeks of the year.
Whoa.
But is also about the Supercars Bathurst 1,000-kilometer race. This video is presented by Mark Larkham, an ex-supercar driver. What is a supercar? Who has driven this circuit many times. Buckle up, guys, and see what it takes to compete in one of the most difficult races in Australian motorsports.
Whoa. On
one of the most difficult tracks in the world.
Oh my gosh.
It is up and down a mountain. Cheers, John.
On a mountain?
This is
Mount Panorama?
Mount Panorama. That sounds like a good picture spot, I guess. You know what? These things give me, they just make me so worried for these people.
Oh, boy.
Also, I don't know if there'll be homes along this, but during the motorcycle one, which I can't right this second remember what it's called, there's homes all along the racetrack.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds you of a video game. Like, you know how in video games, it's like you're street racing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. It's
in fact,
really
Susie,
cool.
sorry, I got a thorn in my finger.
In your flesh?
Oh, gosh. Susie plays some mean race car gaming. So.
I like race car gaming.
I've been trying to tell her we need to play it online.
I won't say that I'm the best at it, because anyone who's like a gamer would probably obliterate me. But like for your average Joe, I'm pretty good.
Her personality is pretty aggressive too. You'd think she had road rage or something.
I don't have road rage actually, though.
All right.
Serious, because this road they said is a public road.
Public road
50
with
weeks
stands
out of
too.
The year.
All right. Well, I'll just hang on a sec here.
I wonder if the stands just stay there. Like, do they set all that up? I wonder. Oh.
I imagine there must be trouble, like with your everyday person that rides that road. Like, do they speed when they're not a professional? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
it would certainly be tempting.
Yeah.
To say the least. Oh, shoot. I want that.
Why is that marker and board like crisp?
You never forget it. You never forget it because there's nothing like it. This is Mount Panorama. This is Bathurst.
Oh, Bathurst.
As soon as you head out on this mountain, it is total commitment for every single millimetre.
Looks like last cars are gridded up now.
Don't start the race.
The Super Chief Auto Bathurst 1000.
They're setting this up.
And the charge to turn one.
It's a great corner, second gear. The engine's right in its sweet spot. But remember, whilst you've got to carry mid-corner speed and use that exit curb, you want to get to 100% throttle early, so don't get too greedy.
What is it about the Australian accent that makes you so excited?
Everything is more exciting.
Yeah, like Steve Irwin, I'm reminded of, may he rest in peace, whose voice just makes everything exciting.
Kidding me?
That's so dangerous.
Did you see that?
Oh my god. That's so dangerous because it's around that corner so you don't see it until you're upon it.
Now that's a traffic jam.
To put your front right tyre even a foot outside of where it needs to be.
Oh, the track is jammed.
Idiot, I'm sorry.
I guess that gives everyone else kind of advantage, unfortunately.
When we come up to Reed Park, you need to hug the wall. Put the car right over there, hard on the wall, but be careful. Don't overuse the curb on the inside. It'll feed you into the wall. This is a great part of the circuit where we go from going up the hill and we transform to going down the hills. And no more beautiful sight than your revs in front of you. Bang, 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 bang. So we're out of Reed Park and now we're going to head down to that damn grate, right? It's a horrible, dirty drain up against the wall on the right-hand side of the circuit. Now, the problem here is you got to commit really, really early. And you don't know, because nowhere in Australia does your front tyre on your car get more downward load than at the grate. You don't know way back then if your power steering is going to suffer it or it's going to give up and feed you into the fence.
Well, you know, there was one time hit one of those grates and I was only doing like a normal speed limit and that was like nearly terrifying. I can't imagine how fast.
Can you imagine sitting there as a
spectator?
And he said it feeds you right into the fence if you do it wrong.
Oh my gosh.
That's scary.
I don't know. I might pick a different seat.
Or it's going to give up and feed you into the fence. So we've got through the grate. We're now heading through Sulman to McPhillamy Park. This is Mount Panorama. This is where you need to be thinking corners ahead of where you are. You can't see the roadway up ahead, but you're going to average from the cutting all the way to Skyline around 200 kilometres an hour. This ain't kids' play.
Big moment.
So you've got through the top of the mountain. You've done the tough driver stuff.
I'm guessing one advantage of it being a public road is that you can drive it as often as you want to kind of maybe memorize it.
I'll tell you what, that's what makes you like faster and faster in like the video game one is that you just know it. Yeah.
Now, throw that bit away. You're going to be a ballerina.
That's the view from Skyline.
Baby.
Go for broke time.
You're going to need to dance all the way down through the S's.
The descent starts.
Until you arrive at the dipper. And when you get to the dipper, yeah, sure, it looks really cool with two wheels hanging up in the air. You can't get the throttle on, can you, with two wheels in the air? Get the thing back on the deck. And the moment your rear tyre hits the ground is the same moment your right foot hits the firewall. Now weave through the concrete walls, but don't get too clever and trying to get an inch away from them. There's nothing to be gained by doing that.
Don't do it. Jeez.
It's almost like slow and steady.
This is the second time and the only other time in the lap that you're not going to feel your front tyres. You're going to come over the little crest there, downhill, and a tonne and a half she won't want to pull up.
Oh.
So this is where you need to be really measured, slow it up, because your big drama here is going to be understeer. The car.
The worst has got to be when someone else screws up and then you
you have less than a second to respond.
Yeah, you know, if you end up hitting them or like when that one jam happened and you can't get through. And it's like, oh, like, I didn't mess up. It's someone else's fault, and now I got to pay the consequence for it or whatever.
Dang, this is wild. I wonder if what speed this race began at.
Oh, it's good.
Like,
question.
it had to have been, has to be getting faster and faster the better people get at it.
What's the speed limit for the public?
Oh, that's a good question.
Does not want to turn there.
They're tagging.
For goodness sake, be aware of what's going on around you. If there's one gap you can leave open for your competitors, it's right there.
Pay attention.
Think about this. You need to either position yourself out right, commit yourself to Conrod Straight and your top speed, or you're going to need to defend, because that is one of the great spots for attack. And if you're going to defend, there is nothing surer you are going to compromise your straight line speed.
Wow,
so if you're going to defend, you defend. You block him, you pull him up, so you get your foot to the gas first.
This is wild. This is as fast as it gets.
300 kilometres an hour.
Wow.
Now, I don't care what cars you've driven in your career or where you've driven them.
Commit.
There is nowhere else that you're going to go where a tonne and a half.
I don't care what it is you do in life. Whatever it is you do, commit to that. You know what I mean? If you're stocking shelves, commit to it. If you're in a band, commit to it. If you're a parent, commit to it. You know what I'm saying? If you're waiting in line, you commit to waiting in that line.
If you're scrubbing that toilet, commit.
Half of race car at 300 kilometres an hour actually feels like a tonne and a half of race car at 300 kilometres an hour. And you're approaching what is the fastest corner in Australian motorsport, the Chase. You want a tough bit of roadway? That's it. You want to talk about commitment?
Can you get back on the road or are you out?
You come down here and you'll see there's a metre of tarmac that's been laid down on the left-hand side of that for you to use every...
That reminds me of Mario Kart, where you can take the road around or you can cut through the dirt patch.
But you go so much slower.
You go so slow.
never win this race.
Oh my God. Look how red I am. I'm so anxious.
Oh, that was great. I love these race videos. I want more race videos. We've done motorcycle. This is our first, I think, car race. Maybe?
My heart is beating.
Oh my gosh.
How do you guys watch that? I'd be the worst person to be next to.
Thank you so much for that one. Guys, if you want to request your own personal reaction video, you can find that link in the description box below. Click it and pick it. Also, comment. Let us know your thoughts about this race. What you think the fastest is, the fastest race, scariest race.
It is
Let me know
thrilling.
Speed limits on how fast the public can go. Do the public race on these roads? You know,
legally or illegally.
Is there a speed limit? I don't know.
Y'all, that is thrilling to say the least. I mean, absolutely. I'm not driving, and it's still thrilling. I can't imagine the thrill that it is to race in that race. Yeah. Everyone's poor mothers.
Yeah. Woo! Well, thank you for that one. Guys, stay tuned. Stay positive.
We love you guys so much.
See you next time. Bye.